All right. I'm officially out. This is nuts. That's 6 inches of snow. Woo! Good old GMC. Never let you down. Well, you guys aren't gonna believe this. I just got totally stuck and got out. Wow. Wow. Jimmy here with One Road. Welcome to the channel if this is your first. Today, I'm driving my 95 Suburban that I've been building up to be an overlanding rig. We're not doing some overlanding today, but what we are doing is stealth camping. So this should be exciting. I've never done anything like this. I mean, I guess I kind of have on some like cross-country road trips. Actually, yeah, I have. But this one is gonna be more of doing it for fun rather than out of necessity of driving long distances. So we're having a major winter snow event and I'm driving up to the mountains to make sure that I can get some of it. And I'm going to hopefully be able to find a good parking lot somewhere where I can get a good spot and sleep in the back of this 95. I'm really excited about this because I get to finally test out my brand new sleeping bag. And I just bought a Mr. Heater, Buddy Heater, whatever it's called. Just bought one of those. I got a bunch of propane tanks, so I'll get to test that out too. First time solo stealth camping in the back of the Suburban. Should be a good time. And hopefully I'll wake up to some snow. I think we're supposed to get about 6 to 12 inches of snow. So this should be pretty exciting. So I just installed these yellow fog lights by Diode Dynamics, and somebody was saying in the comments of that video that they wanted to see an example of driving with those lights on. So they're on now with my headlights, and I'll go ahead in a second here on a straight area and turn off my headlights. You can see with just the yellow fogs on, here we go. See that? They light up the road pretty good by themselves. And that's with the headlights on. All right, I just pulled up to this area here. Let's see where we're at. Sign's too bright, you're not gonna be able to read it. But there's a car here, and there's some shops down that way. And back this way, there's some cabins and some other cars parked. So I'm assuming that I'm not gonna stand out like a sore thumb, being that there are other cars here. Here comes a truck. I don't know where they're going. Oh great, let's see. Well, this seems to be a pretty good spot. It's because I'm off the main road. I'm kind of like back in a pocket of a bunch of shops as well as some cabins and stuff like that. So I think I'm good here. This may be perfect. You can see we have this winter storm warning here, and the snow looks like it's going to start at about 2 a.m. And if I scroll through here, it's going to go all morning long and pretty much all day tomorrow till 8 p.m. So that's actually pretty exciting. Snow level around 4,000 to 4,500 feet. I believe I'm at 6,000 feet right now. Heavy snow, strong winds expected. Total snow accumulation 6 to 12 inches with very localized amounts up to 20 inches. Wow. So I don't have like an official lantern yet, so I just thought that I'd take my little Streamlight micro stream here and just shine it down onto this water bottle, and it seems like it's illuminating a pretty good area. It's doing a pretty good job. What do you think? Is it lighting my face? I feel like it is. I can see the reflections on my skin. So I feel like it's doing at least a decent job, enough to be able to see me on camera, because in the back of my truck here, there's no light whatsoever. But I'm not gonna be able to use that for long because then someone might see me. Okay, so I'm nervous about one thing here. And really it's the simple fact that I've never done this before. And I'm up in the mountains at about 6,000 feet. And we're supposed to have a pretty stout winter storm here rolling through in a couple of hours. And I did alert my wife as to where I was, so she knows that. I guess if I get, 6 to 12 inches, I feel like I'm gonna be okay. But if we're sitting on like 20 inches, that might be a problem. especially trying to get out of here in the morning. And I hope that it doesn't get cold enough to where like my battery dies and my truck doesn't start in the morning. I'm gonna get kind of settled in here and get in my sleeping bag, and hopefully my sleeping bag will be plenty warm. I think it's like a minus 40 degree sleeping bag or something like that. It's a Wiggy's sleeping bag, and I've done a video on it before, but this bag is supposed to be incredibly warm, and I know it's going to be because it's huge and thick, and I bought it for specifically this reason. But I also just bought this portable Buddy Mr. Heater. If worse comes to worse, I'll probably pop that thing open and use it. I got plenty of propane bottles, but I got to shut this light off so no one notices me. Do you guys hear that? Sprinkles of ice are hitting the truck. It's making me a little nervous that I need to figure out how to use this Mr. Heater thing, because if I wake up and I am frozen, I'm gonna want to get some heat going. So maybe I should, before I pack it in for the night, maybe I should open that thing up and turn it on. I kind of think I need to do that. I think that would be the smart thing, to at least know how to use it. You know, I did bring, in case you guys are wondering, brand new batteries, carbon monoxide alarm. So I did bring that, and I have it set right next to me. So that's like a safety thing. I know the heater itself has like a low oxygen shut off or something like that, but and I definitely would not be using that as I was sleeping. I would just kind of like turn it on, you know, get it warmed up, whatever. But I am relying on this sleeping bag. It is a, like I was saying, like minus 40 degree sleeping bag. I know I do not, I overbought the sleeping bag, and it was for situations like this. So I could come up to 6,000 feet, stealth camp, truck camp in the snow, and not have to worry about being cold. So hopefully the sleeping bag works out. But I just don't, like, I've never done this before, so I don't know. Like, if it's, I don't know, 20 degrees in the car, and I'm breathing that, can something happen from that? I don't know. I hear the ice again. Yep, it's starting to snow now. Pretty good. The streets are white. You can see all that snow coming down. I'm probably just gonna go to sleep now. It's definitely snowing, and I'm just getting really tired. I think it's like after midnight. It's probably 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'll probably wake up really early because I anticipate it being freaking cold. But on the plus side, I'm warm in this sleeping bag, like really warm. The flip side of that is my face is cold. I don't know if there's a draft right here or if it's just from the window, but I feel like the air inside this truck, of course, is very cold. My first night, solo stealth camping, found a good spot, and we got a winter storm. This is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Got a fuel tank in there, and I just somewhat read the directions. Let's see, it says to turn this to the, okay, push it down. Well, I see a little flame going. There we go. I think it said to hold it for 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, now I'm letting the knob back up. Whoa. That is blue, a blue flame. Man, this is somewhat scary to have going on inside of a car, but man, there's a lot of heat coming out from that. Wow. I don't want to melt my sleeping bag. I'm pretty decently close to it. It is definitely snowing out there. Let's take a peek. It's bright from this street light that's right by me. Yep. That is, that's going. Wow. Man, it's probably a couple inches at this point already, and I gotta close my door. I started hearing this sound and I noticed the snow falling from the top of the window down, and it's falling right now. You can see it. Scared me for a second. Thought someone was trying to wipe the snow away and look in my window. Oh. Whoa. All right. Yes. Look at that. Oh, yes. What time is it? 5:53. Well, I survived. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I survived. It's morning, but it's still dark out. But I survived. I mean, I tell you what, the sleeping bag is very warm. Didn't have a complaint about that whatsoever. I actually covered my entire head. I just got completely in the sleeping bag. Covered my whole body and head and everything because my face and head were cold. So that worked out good. Can you see the Mr. Buddy heater? Yeah, that thing rocks. I mean, within minutes, it's probably, I don't know, 45, 50 degrees in here right now, and it's minutes. When I woke up, it was probably the same exact temperature as outside, 25. I'm officially out. See how much snow. Of course, the plow came through. Wow. Look at that. Nice. Is that gonna dent my tailgate? Well, that's cold. Well, there she is, guys. That was the stealth camping setup right there. Pretty slick. You can see my nice Wiggy's sleeping bag, -40. I think it's called the Hunter Antarctic. I mean, that thing was awesome. I got my bin with the essentials. I got that seat up still, that seat folded down. A little bit of privacy up front. This is nuts. That was fun though. Really fun. That's the rig. We're gonna be doing this many more times in many other places. But wow, that was fun. Really fun. Well, I'm starting to freeze. My hands are starting to get cold. But I wanted to say that if you enjoyed this, if this was interesting, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up also. I'm gonna be doing this a lot more, because that was fun. I love the snow. I love it. Look at this. Isn't this rad? That definitely is rad. I'm shivering though. Wow. I love this truck. Look at this thing. My windshield, I gotta get this thing started so we can warm it up. Dang it. How am I gonna get out of here? Look at my roof rack here, guys. It's gotta be 5 inches of snow, probably. Maybe 6, because my top of my roof is there. Actually, that's 6 inches of snow. The big question is, let's see if she'll start. just got these WeatherTech floor mats and I'm stoked about them because look what I'm doing now. Yep, those were worth it. This is gonna be the test right here. Let's see if this thing starts. Sounds good. There we go. Woo! Good old GMC. Never let you down. That was fun. That was awesome. I'm trying to find my gloves. Yep. So that's 2. There we go, that was 4. Definitely in 4 high. All right, so we're in 4-wheel drive. Yeah, let's see how this works. All right, no problem. No problemo. The only downside is I can't see anything. Yeah, we're doing good. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Right through it. No big deal. No big deal. I think I do need to clean this off. Sorry, hand. Ow. And maybe this off. No problem. Night number 1 was a success. Tonight for me was like an experiment, right? To see if I wanted to do this, if this is something that would be fun. I mean, of course I thought it would be fun. You know, having never done it, you gotta do it. It is definitely coming down right now. You know what? Why don't I just use my fogs? Oh yeah, look at that fog. Well, the fog lights, I should say. Well, you guys aren't gonna believe this. I just got totally stuck in all of this. You see this? This is from me. And you see these guys? Oh, there's one. And there's the other. Completely jacked. Look at how deep this is, guys. Talking, I was stuck in 1.5 feet. These guys just got me out. That's it. All I did was stuck these under my tires, turned my wheel, and got out. Wow. Wow. Whew. This was an ordeal, man. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Look at those. Wow. That was awesome. Whew. I was having some trouble. And I got out. Whew. Guys, this is no joke up here, man. This is really bad right now. I'm going pretty slow. I'm in 2nd gear, just kind of coasting down this hill because I don't want to start sliding anywhere. That was kind of stupid. I went up the hill to try to just kind of explore some more, and at a certain point I went, okay, this is getting really hairy. I tried to turn around in this big kind of intersection area. There was no one around, so I knew that I wasn't gonna block anyone. If anything were to happen, I get stuck or something. And as I'm turning, I just start to slide. And it slides me right over into the little bank. And at first I could go back and forth about 2 feet each way. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got this, I'm gonna get out. No problem. And then my tires just started spinning with no chance of getting out. So I had a guy stop in a Jeep, little tiny Jeep, and he's like, dude, there's nothing I'm gonna be able to do for you. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, thanks for stopping, dude, but you can take off. You don't feel bad, you know? And then I got out my Go Treads. First time I got to use them. I got to test everything today. Had to do some digging. Stuck those Go Treads under my rear tires. It took 2 different placements, but the second time, man, just came right out. So, wow. Very grateful right now. We got a major operation going on here for snow chains. There's just no way any of these people are going to be able to go up this mountain. Today is it's been an exciting trip. Learned a lot today. I definitely need some toe straps. Probably another set of Go Treads, just so I can have 2 on the back, 2 on the front at the same time. You can see we got lots of stuff going on down here. All right, I think this guy was stuck right here. He's finally going. This was a major event, and I slept through it in my truck in the midst of it. I don't know why I did that. Oh gosh, glad I got out. Thanks, Lord.